Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I'm just really excited. This week I got so many great interviews and episodes lined up. But today we're going to be doing an episode about Cacao chocolate, raw chocolate. All about raw chocolate. Now, not only did I know it was bad, but today's interview was with Jeremy Safron from Hawaii, who was the first person to tell everyone in the raw food world about raw chocolate. And at the time, he thought it was healthy, but then he found out that it really wasn't healthy. And he talks about it and lets everyone know why it wasn't healthy and how he found that out. But after I did the interview, I just got an email, just yesterday, I just got an email that raw chocolate from Ecuador, actually not the beans, but raw powder and raw, the butter, the cacao butter, is not raw. This comes straight from the distributor of these products. They said they've been telling people it's raw, but they just found out that it wasn't raw. I don't mind about eating cooked food because, like I told you, it's all right to eat some cooked food. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead with today's interview. It's not going to have this information about cacao being cooked, but it is going to have information about cacao not being healthy, right from the person who originally told everyone in the raw food movement about cacao and its benefits, who's come to see the truth about it and how bad it really is. His name's Jeremy Safron. It's an excellent interview. Check it out. And hey, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just getting you this information, and I'm glad I never got addicted to cacao. And if you are, check it out. Carob pods or carob powder are wonderful. They taste like chocolate. They actually taste better. I challenge anyone out there to get raw carob pods right from the tree and get a raw carob bean right from the fruit. And I guarantee you would like the carob pod better than the carob bean, without a doubt. And it's healthier for you as well. So go for it. Check it out yourself, and enjoy today's interview with Jeremy Safron. Check him out, and I am going to answer questions and comments as long as they're nice. I won't delete them. So leave your comments and questions under this video, and on Friday I'm going to do a show replying to everyone's comments for videos of the week. So everyone, have a great day. Enjoy this interview. Have a great week, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I just think that, it's good for people to be educated on any substance they consume and put into their body and understand its true effects.
And when you first got into the cacao, you yourself thought it was a healthy thing, right?
I can't say I thought it was healthy. I just thought it was tasty at the moment, when we were trying it. But really, it was more that society and so many people had asked me about it. So many people I knew that were 80 or 90%ers in the raw food movement were like, oh, well, the only thing we're really eating is chocolate. But if there was raw chocolate, we'd eat it. And I was like, oh, well, wait, my friend's got chocolate trees. I'll just go over there and, we'll just pick some of this and we'll try it. And I started trying it, and the next thing I know, a friend of mine is like, I live in Ecuador. I can send you as much as you want. We have beans everywhere. Everyone's got beans, I was like, wow, okay, well, then we'll get some beans, And the next thing I knew, people were eating it, and we started eating tons, bro. We were eating a half-gallon jar between 3 or 4 people in a day, and it was pretty intense. The results that I began to see, the health issues that I saw people having, the anger issues I saw people having, it was pretty serious stuff, and I had to begin to question it, and I began to study and do all the research on it, and that's when things, I really said, listen, I don't think this is a healthy thing. This may be fun, but there's lots of things out there that are fun, right? But to try and label it healthy, I can't really say, especially after living with people like Ann Wigmore and spending so much time doing fasting and cleansing and, really getting experiences with Bernard Jensen and, with, Lenny Watson out here with Victorious. I had been shown things that were healthy. I knew what pure spring water was, you know what I mean? I knew what a good pure piece of fruit from nature or from the jungle was. I knew what it was to grow wheatgrass. And I knew what health felt like, and I was like, cow doesn't feel like some healthy thing. This feels like fun.
And at that point,
this feels like a party.
And at that point, you had already told some of the raw food teachers about it, and they had already taken off teaching it and telling people that it wasn't only just fun.
I just had it. To me, it was just another food. I was like, this is like a papaya or having some almonds. And sure, can people poison themselves eating toxic seeds or nuts, eating too many pounds of nuts and they get a protein headache or get upset? Sure, but I never thought it was healthy. It got out of control. People were saying feed it to your 2-year-old child. People were feeding it to babies. And I was really surprised and really concerned. And I said, wait a second, this is still a party thing. This is something that has effects like any drug would, where you're getting stimulated, you're getting excited, you're getting turned on, which is fun. for an adult, but not exactly fun or appropriate for a child, or certainly not for someone who's in ill health trying to like really heal their body.
Well, can it make somebody who's healthy, even an adult, like sick if they overdo it?
Oh, definitely. No, it's super toxic to the liver. A lot of people had issues with it, like clogging their liver, especially people that had earlier liver issues, either from too much oil earlier and fried food earlier in their lives, or even people that still, had done coffee for a while and hadn't really purified that for, the 5 to 7 years it really takes to get it truly out of the liver and out of the body. And so then they were coming back with all these issues from it. And for me, it turned into a business thing really quick. Before I even knew it, people, they said, you can get cacao. They came out here to my house and saw I was eating it and we had it and my friends had it. We can sell this. And the next thing I know, I'm shipping this guy cacao all the time until I start seeing the results. And I said, wait a second, this isn't approved. And I told him that when I went to sell it to him. I said, I can't tell you for sure that this is safe, that this is good, that this is healthy. But he said, I don't care. People want it. And so I was like, okay, people want it. You can have it, And then it turned into this whole thing, and, these other people jumped in on it, and it became a huge craze. But never once was there any research or anywhere to support that it's healthy. Sure, are antioxidants good for you? Yes. But when they come with other things that are toxic as well, that doesn't mean that it's going to really help you. Sure, can there be something beneficial to it? Oh, certainly. Especially for people who've depleted their L-glutamine levels, who've done a lot of different things. There's reasons why someone might turn to cacao. But they definitely at some point will have to turn away from it, because it does have toxic side effects. It does have negative results, and that's not something somebody wants to continue doing.
Exactly.
I've drank wheatgrass every single day for 15 years, and I've never seen a single negative result.
Exactly.
But for cacao, within like months of doing it, I've seen negative results.
Well, one thing I always appreciate about you is your integrity. I mean, you could have made a lot of money off of doing this and not coming out and telling everyone it's not healthy. But you have integrity, man, and there are a lot of people out there today. They're making such a business out of it, and it's why I do what I do. I mean, I was sick, and I'm doing this, so I don't have anything against cacao. If I sold it, I'd make a lot of money, but I don't want to see people get sick. I want to see them get well again. And the raw food diet should be called the fresh food diet. It's fruits and vegetables, not junk food and stuff. I mean, it's crazy.
Exactly. I'm right there with you, Paul. Right
Yeah.
there with you.
Yeah.
From the tree right to me, real food.
Well, I want to say thank you for coming out and telling people that cacao's not good, but I also want to give you a raw scolding for even telling anyone about it to begin with.
Well, let me tell you, I got a good solution I've been telling people about is something called, Cacao-Raw, and also carob. Unlike cacao, which even doesn't taste good. Like if you just eat the raw bean.
Wait, Jeremy, slow down. From now on, let's call it Cacao.
Well, it doesn't taste very good, like on its own. And so people use sweeteners and use all these additives. But pure carob pods from the carob tree, especially my favorite variety or cultivar of it, the Santa Fe, is phenomenal. And it doesn't have any of the negative effects, and it's not addictive, and it has tons of calcium and iron, and people love carob. Carob is a sacred food of many people all over, whereas cacao isn't really, it's a sacred drug of people, not a food.
Carob was actually used as money one time. It was traded as money. Yeah, it's amazing. And then you could eat plain straight carob, the pods, and they taste amazing. I mean, animals in nature will spit out, they'll eat the cacao fruit and spit out the seeds, right?
Correct.
And then here comes Mr. Raw Food businessman who picks up the seeds and tries to sell them to people that don't really know what they're doing.
That's right. Selling them an addictive thing. That's the enslavement of the people, enslavement of their stomachs.
Exactly. So everyone listen out there, put down that cacao and start listening. Do you have a website?
I do. I have multiple websites going right now.
What's the main one people could check out?
For food stuff, lovingfoods.com. LOVINGFOODS.com. All the Raw Life Health viewers out there, have a raw life and a great day. Aloha.
For your health, this is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.